long-term or long-time Caribbean tradition of jumping the broom, where you leave your previous life behind and start fresh in the new. And I'm going to play some calypso music, and we're going to do this. So where's my bride and groom? Here they are. No, that comes later. Jumping the groom comes later.
Right there on the table. I don't know if I should grab.
And I'm sure that you all wish them well in that endeavor.
Where the bartender is.
Do I need to grab those?
How far should I take this? I have a lot of ammunition now. No. Let's take the high road, shall we? Okay, hang on a second.
Fill them up. He got it.
Babe, go get them. Someone has to go get them.
Okay, so you people are in trouble because they're going to jump this way. And what we're going to need is some calypso music, so let's get this started.
No, this wrong. Oh, that's their reward.
Heck with the iPod. And we're going to need a big 1, 2, 3 from the studio audience, okay? So this is the part where we're going to leave our previous life behind and enter into the wonderful new future. Okay, so let's start with the jump in the groom part again. Yeah. I'm game, I don't care. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, jump the broom. Everybody raise a glass in honor of the bride and the groom. My goodness me. Superb. Now, I understand that we have... Who's Terry, where are you?
Babe, can you do some
Okay,
more?
hang on one second. Get this microphone out for Terry. Terry's going alone here. He doesn't need any electronics here. Everybody pay attention. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Hi, everybody. Are you going to sing karaoke for us? I hope not.
That was it?
No, that's not it. That's not it. I got a lot more to say. It's free.
Should do we have another drink first?
Most probably need them.
Round, please.
Sue and I have been waiting 23 years to do this. We always promised that we were always going to get married together. And Sue and I got married in 1989. And we've been waiting 23 years to toast you guys in marriage.
We thought we'd be in wheelchairs.
We almost were.
Close to
We
it.
only missed it by a couple of months.
Oh, well, where do I start? It's been a long time. I called Ripley's Believe It or Not today. Told them I was for getting married. They laughed and hung up. They thought I was just kidding. They didn't believe it. And Sue said I ought to put something in the toast about a cold day in hell. Well, I don't think so.
You gotta reverse.
So to get to the serious part, may the sun always shine, may the waves never be too high, and may the trouble always.
Here, here.
He doesn't even talk that nice to me.
All right, you want to take it outside?
We are outside.
You guys might want to grab a seat. We got 37 pages. Jimmy, that's Pat's son. I wrote this today, not Tuesday night.
Let me see. The ink's still wet.
So Wes got lucky that this was written today, I guess, this morning. It's current. Still feeling a lot of guilt. But the funniest thing this morning was watching these two run around the house. Probably the nervous I've ever seen them. Well, nervous I've ever seen my mother, but they're both so stressed out all the time, and that's probably where I get it. And I kind of was laughing. I was like, you know what? I've done this 100 times. Follow my lead. I got you. Wes, go make a drink first. Mom, go take a shower. In that order. So, no, but in all seriousness, I hate to be one of those guys that stand up here and write stuff down, but obviously there's a lot of things that can be said. 37 years. So there'll be sentimental points, there'll be funny points, and we'll see what happens. But obviously everybody's aware. The picture that everybody's asking about is Granddaddy and Nana McQuaid. So when I stand here, we stand. That's a fact.
Yay.
So that's the sad part. And that kind of parlays into the fact that when I do stand alone, I realize I'm never standing alone.
Yeah.
Because the rock, the unbreakable rock, is always been there. Right? So that's never changed. And unfortunately, Wes is probably going to deal with some of that now too. So, you know, my mother, probably should say best friend first, mother second, because that's kind of the way this relationship's been. She's probably tried to be more of a friend than a mother at times. And anybody you can pick up the phone and call and tell them anything and everything and drive them to Valium and Xanax probably deserves more than a medal. I probably would have changed my cell phone by now, seeing some of the phone calls come through. I'm sure as hell no Wes has probably been pissed many a times because I used to have her page the Pargos all the time, looking for her. And it started to become fun because I started to do it on purpose, actually. Because Wes would be so pissed off. That was some funny stuff. But again, like I said, it's seldom you can talk to somebody the way you want to. And that's obviously why my mother, I think, has selected me. I'm probably more honored than anything to be in this position than I am. Just kind of getting a charity as your son. The only living blood left, but definitely that's the first part that I love more than anything, and you've always been my rock, and you've been there, and there's definitely nothing that will break that bond. Regardless, unfortunately, Wes has got to deal with that too. So we'll shift to Wes for a moment before we kind of pull it all together here. You know, we stand here all, you know, with Wes's mother, his sisters, and the cousins, with a heavy heart, knowing that Paul is here. But he fights it. He's here in spirits. I've heard him sniffling a couple times, I think, in the bathroom. Because that's just what he does. And those are the fun things I remember about him. And why I didn't come to the funeral. I would remember him trying to sell me on Costa Rica and getting into buying card tables. And, Wes, what should I do? And he said, do nothing. Run. People like, he's definitely not going to catch me. I know that. Eat a few more cheeseburgers. But you know what, Wes and I already realized the trials, tribulations, you know, good, bad, indifferent, but the good stuff we'll focus on, and obviously, you know, it starts back at the camping, the sun sickness, you know, all the pictures that were shown, every one that came up, he stood there, I was like, that's the dilly gaff, which if everybody realized the dilly gaff's the pontoon boat we rode on in TDK with our good friends at Tillman's, where my buddy Martin Edwards just enjoyed that with me, and dilly gaff means, do I look like I give a fuck? So a lot of times, I'll say that to people, do I really look like I give a fuck? Right? The camping trips, the boating, inviting all my friends and opening up, you know, your pocketbook to those events. TDK was always very special. The Disney surprise, you don't think I don't remember this stuff, but, you know, hey, go check out the plane. No, go check out the plane. Hey, you're going to Disney World. So, I mean, I do remember all those things. But, you know, reflections over the last 48 hours, more specifically the last 37 years, as crazy as that sounds, I think it's been more of a brotherly love, which, you know, I've fought with him, I've fought with Troy, I've fought with Greg, I've fought with my father, and I've fought with you, and that pretty much means that you're my sword. Right? So it's time to elevate it. You're now have to take on a role, you know, request and ask of you as a fatherly guidance role. that it is a brotherly role, and pretty much, unfortunately, you have to.
You're gonna have to call him Daddy.
So the peaks and valleys that you see my mother stressing through, welcome.
Welcome to my world.
I can tell you, the roller coaster is bigger than Romeo, buddy. Let me tell you. Oh, yeah. So I'll try to wrap this up here. I'm only on page 1.5, which is good. I'm actually kind of ad-libbing. So obviously the attributes I've taken away from this whole 37-year relationship, obviously, is the strength, the courage, the work ethic from Wes, obviously, the positive outlook, even though it's negative sometimes, we still find a way to make it positive. The financial support, Wes is very instrumental in helping me through college. Very blessed with the fact we got a family that's going to pretty much put you through school, and not a lot of people have those types of benefits, and that's definitely well appreciated. And more importantly, the love that has come from both of them. It's been very. I don't make it easy for people, so I get it. So I appreciate the do-overs. I promise I won't get as many as time as Gail. But if it takes that many times to get to Bob, then you know what, it's all good. Even though I'm still pissed, he had me picking up rocks this morning. Yes, sir.
60% of them showed up at the wedding here.
And I made her wait till after May 13th to move out because I didn't want to return a bunch of gifts because that's the only thing that I got left with. Yeah, right? But anyways, I feel like that genetics, whether it be blood or living relationships, has been the makeup of who I become. Sometimes you think you want to change who you become, but I really wouldn't change anything. Everybody wants to boohoo and act like they don't have a lot, but I speak with individuals like Mr. Mayor last night, and you can always look and realize that things can be a lot worse. So you got to appreciate what you got. So as I go through my midlife crisis this last 3 days, leaving at 41, trust me, there's not anything that's not being looked upon. So that being said, in conclusion here, I first want to kind of commend Wes for quitting smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Because then that really kind of gave me the comfortableness that you actually can commit to something. Now this event might have driven him to smoking when we're not looking around. I don't know. I think it drove me to one last the other night with Gail. But more importantly, I couldn't imagine it going down any other way. This is the way it's supposed to happen. If it was supposed to happen on year 37 on June 21st in Ben Hill, then I feel like little Jamaica's here, and so be it. I couldn't imagine if he wasn't going to be here, as much as it's taken us to get to this point. So much love and respect, and I really look forward to the inherence, the Yukon, and the Southern Council. Oh. Sorry, that was supposed to be in my personal journal. But anyways, before I conclude, first the toast obviously is for my mom and Wes, much love and respect. But more importantly, I want to call out some individuals. First, for Vicky and her girls. Much love and respect for your mother. Thoughts and prayers with you. I know she wants to be here, but definitely want to call a shout out to Vicky and the girls, Melissa and Ashley. Bob and Gail specifically bailing me out. I haven't been here. It'll probably be I don't even know what you call it, the maid of honor that's supposed to be doing all these things. And am I supposed to take my mom with penises to a strip club? I don't know. Obviously April, wherever she is, Stephanie, Terry and Sue, obviously have always been here when I come in town. I've been force-feeding cosmopolitan sewage in it all day long. Which is the only way I like to leave town, knowing that she's sorry to me a little bit.
I'm happy.
And obviously Jenna and Mike, the beautiful videos that everybody's put together for them. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Here to the best two people in my life, right here. Me, Granddaddy, Nana, Paul, right here. Love you.
All right.
Great. So how much of college do you actually remember?
Public speaking.
There's at least 3 or 4 really serious bar fights about to break out here. So, on that particular note, let's have some fun!